let's shift our conversation a little bit here to an event we had last night, sponsored by the Journal Sentinel. It was one of the first of 6 community discussions around 50-year ache, which is our ongoing examination of all sorts of issues in the city 50 years after the open housing marches. James, you were there last night. You're one of the moderators.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about what the focus was from the panel and the audience last night.
Well, the topic was housing and segregation, 2 huge issues here. You know, Milwaukee has been classified as one of the most segregated cities in the country. Housing has always been an issue, especially for African Americans here, where home ownership has never been above 50% ever in this city. And it was a deep conversation with former fair housing marchers. Father Grappi's widow was on the panel, along with a few commandos. And we also had our own Carrie Spivak on there talking about issues that with landlords and the issues that we face with them. But I think it was great feedback between the audience and the people on the panel, because this is an issue that's not going anywhere soon. And what, was 200 people there? So if you'd missed out, you missed out on a lot.
Yeah, well, among the conversation, was there a particular, one thing that struck me was some of the original marchers, including some just from the audience who got up to kind of share their story, but also that sense of, okay, it's 5 decades later. You know, did we make the progress they hoped to make back in 1967 and 68?
Let's put it to you this way. I think all of the people on the panel agreed that some progress has been made, and it should be made. Over 50 years, some progress should be made. But has enough been made? No. And I think we all walked away with saying, well, why is it that we have so far to still go? Why is it that we still have like only 29% of African Americans that own a home today? Why is it that there's such a gap between if you live in this area, you can almost guarantee with certainty what nationality that person is. Those issues are like that drive the city, and it's maddening because it seems like we're so slow to move the needle. However, we do know that there's other cities that are in similar situations, but they're trying to change it. You know, there's the Cleveland model that I talked about last night and that I wrote a series on, and then there's a regional approach that Minnesota takes on trying to where all the Habitats for Humanity are under one umbrella, where they're trying to expand and help low-income people find housing. So there's ways out there that we could make changes and improve, but we got to start moving that needle soon.